Hello, it's Sheiley from Sheepishly Made MCS Livestock. I wanted to show you the foam felting mats today. So the foam mats that I supply, they are made specifically for needle felting. So you want to make sure you have a foam that's made for needle felting, or a lot of times it'll break off and get into your work, which you really don't want. So these are high density foam mats, very high quality. I love these. Are the best felting mats I've found that I like to use. I usually use a wool one, but sometimes for other projects you can use these, and these are more expensive than wool felting mats. So this is a 6x6 inch felting mat. They're 2 inches thick usually. And when you're felting on these felting mats, just like any project, the felting mat is there to protect your needles from hitting other surfaces. That's the main use for these felting mats. So you want to make sure when you are felting that your needles don't go deep into this mat, because all that will do is pull the wool from the project you're working on and push it into the mat. So if you feel like your project's getting stuck on your mat a lot, that might mean you're pushing your needle too far into the mat, especially if you're working with 3D objects. Now, if you're working like on a 2D wool painting, you're gonna have your project sticking to the mat a little bit more. Some people, when they felt, they let the project just stick to the mat the entire time and then pull off at the end. But I'm on the other side of things where I like to pull it off frequently. Now, it depends what type of background material you're using as well, because some of the background types can stretch. I like to use a wool felt fabric, a high quality felt fabric. It's on the pricier side, but it holds together very well. And when you're pulling it off the mat, it doesn't stretch very much. So I pull my project off my mat very frequently when I'm working on wool paintings to avoid stretching, so that when I'm working a little area, then I pull it up and move it, and that little spot hasn't grasped the mat too much yet. So it usually works pretty well. So if you have any questions about foam felting mats, please comment here below, and make sure to like this video and please subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next time. Happy felting!